Eden, Sydney Sweeney, Vanessa Kirby, Ana de Armas star in survival thriller that will either break bank or dreams. Eden seems to be heading towards an uncertain future. The raw nature of the movie, coupled with distribution issues, could potentially sink the ship. When it was announced that Jude Law, Sydney Sweeney, Vanessa Kirby, and Ana de Armas would all be a part of director Ron Howard's Eden, fans couldn't help but be a little excited. After all, the movie looks all set to be an intense one. It revolves around the story of a Galapagos island and the people who come to inhabit it. Eventually, all of them get embroiled in a conflict for supremacy on the island. While at first glance it does seem like a riveting project, there might be more to the movie than what meets the eye. Eden is all set to premiere in Toronto International Film Festival. While many details about Eden have come to light in the past few months, perhaps one which will leave everyone in shock is the fact that it is based on true events that unfold in the Galapagos island of Floriana. Set in the early 1930s, the movie is going to make its official debut at the Toronto Film Festival this week on September 7. But before that comes to pass, we've already received a lot of insight about what goes on in the flick through Vanity Fair's interaction with the cast and crew of Eden. Every person associated with Eden has poured their heart into the film. While the movie was shot in Queensland, Australia, the cast didn't have it easy. The sets were really dangerous. They found themselves facing snakes, poisonous ones, intense weather, and a tight deadline to take the movie to its fruition. In the end, it wouldn't be amiss to say that all the efforts were indeed worth it. Ron Howard at least thought so. Showering praise on Sydney Sweeney for a scene which involves her undergoing labor in a cave, he said, "She got it. It was raw, and she was all in, just like her character had to have been at that moment." The other actors on set were no less. Carrying on with their work in the wild is not at all an easy ask. But the stars passed the test with flying colors, doing their best to cope with the raw environment. Jude Law and Vanessa Kirby were looking forward to doing some method acting, but Howard eventually dissuaded them. They were more than ready to reflect the wildness that makes the story and their characters tick. Eden is heading down an uncertain road. Despite everything that they have done, Eden might not be one of the biggest movies on Hollywood's agenda this year, despite the stellar cast. And that is down to a confluence of many factors, including uncertainty around distribution and the intense wildness of the story. A striking fact about the Daniel Bree-Hell starrer is the fact that Howard has made the movie independently. The movie now finds itself heading to TIFF seeking distribution. And while it is anybody's guess how that will pan out, the success of a movie this intense can never be a given. Eden is an unconventional tale about humanity and its innate hunger for power, domination, and violence. While on one hand the movie could be all set to break the bank, it could still as easily break Howard's almost 15-year-old dream.